Thanks for stopping by our YouTube channel. We want to inspire you to create a home you love using vintage items and things that have a history. Today, we're going to talk to you about different ideas and ways you can use inexpensive items to help create a very nice looking farmhouse style Christmas for you in your home. We're going to use some simple ideas like this evergreen wreath that is just very simple, and also these evergreen clippings that are from our yard. So these are free. We had to buy this, but I mean, can't get any better than free. So stay tuned and we'll show you how to use these things. So for our open shelving, we are going to replace the sun air sign with this Christmas tree sign. It's a vintage style sign. It'll look really nice up there against the white subway tile. And then we're going to use these clippings from our yard on the shelves. So what we do with these is we're just going to kind of place these around on the shelf. Just not chop these off the bushes. He didn't make them too big. You could also, if you didn't have evergreen, you could use artificial stems. But for the farmhouse style look, it needs to be simple and just really kind of basic, not gaudy or over the top, just really kind of simple. Now I've climbed up on the counter and I'm just going to switch these two signs out. For the farmhouse style, it's just really kind of a simple look, not over the top, just kind of keeping it clean and simple. So just as easy as that, we've transformed this shelf into a really Christmas style look. Alright, we've tackled the shelves and they are looking Christmassy. We're going to hang this wreath in front of this window. We're going to use a command hook. We haven't used them until recently, and they're our favorite, one of our favorite things to use. It will just stick right to the window and then you can undo it, and it's very easy. You could also, if you didn't want to use a command hook, you could use a wire or some ribbon and just kind of suspend it down. But we're going to stick the command hook directly to it and you won't even be able to see it when it hangs up there. Okay, wreaths always look great on a door. So we have this barn door here that's white and chippy going from our kitchen into our laundry room. So we're going to hang another evergreen wreath on it. Just really simply, just like that, quick and easy. This wreath came from Hobby Lobby, but you could also buy a live wreath at your garden center or florist. Home Depot, Lowe's carries them, so it's up to you. Okay, we have moved from our kitchen to our fireplace, and we're going to show you some simple ways that you can redo your fireplace or your mantle without having to remove all your decor. We want to leave our apothecary bottles in place, so we'll probably just remove some of the photos that we like to call instant family. They're not our family, we just like old photos. So we're going to probably take those down and just put up some Christmas decor up here, leaving our apothecary bottles. We've also removed some of the stuff on our hearth to make it a little less cluttery so that we can bring in some Christmas. Okay, so we have this really simple garland that we're going to use that was as natural as we can find. It's artificial, but that's what we're going to use. We have cleared our mantle off, removed the apothecary bottles and the instant family so that we have a blank canvas to work with. So what I'll do is I will just lay the garland up here, just kind of simply, a little bit of buzz on there, and shape it out as I go a little bit. Last year at Christmas time, we redid our mantle before we started doing YouTube, and it's one of our favorite renovations we've done to our house at all. Our fireplace at one point was like the whole length of the room with a really great big long hearth and a great big mantle that stretched from wall to wall in brick. So what we did was we pared it down and did shiplap and brick and painted it white, and it's probably one of my favorite things that we did, and it was inexpensive. What I would have really loved to do would have cost thousands and thousands of dollars to remove the brick and put stone, but this way was very cost effective and one of our favorite projects. Okay, and we have a few screws in our nail that we leave in there because we can use them for garlands and things to help hold the stuff on, otherwise it kind of falls off. And also when we redid our fireplace, we had plug installed into the mantle so we can plug the lamp in or the Christmas lights. And so if you ever redo your mantle, that is one of our favorite tips, is to put outlet into your mantle. Okay, we've got most of our garland placed just along the mantle, and if you notice the theme, we use a lot of wreaths, just really natural evergreen wreath that we're going to hang up here on this screw. I'll pull off the garland as I go. And just like that, that simple, with a little shaping of the wreath, it will be ready to go. So we've got the wreath hung and shaped out. We also are going to put these old books, they're law books, I think. Anyways, they have a really cool age look to them. They're pretty thick, and we are going to use these as risers so our stuff isn't all one height. So we'll set the stuff on it just to give us some more dimension on the mantle. So we're going to place the books in. Okay, so now we're going to add some lights to our garland because you can't have Christmas without some Christmas lights. So this will just brighten things up. They are a vintage style bulb, so we will add them to the mantle. And one tip for working with lights is they're more fragile when they're turned on, so we're going to unplug them to actually work with them. We'll have a lot of broken bulbs. So we've got our garland done, the risers are in, the lights are on, the wreath is up. So now we're going to start putting the apothecary bottles back up there, kind of putting it back the way it was, just with more of a Christmas touch. Alright guys, I hope these ideas will help you incorporate a farmhouse style look into your home this Christmas. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have something favorite you do in your home for Christmas, either farmhouse or whatever in your decor, leave it in the comments section below. Also, if you like this content, hit the subscribe button to see more content like this. And also, you guys have a Merry Christmas. See y'all soon. Alright, our third tip for you is to think outside the box on what you're going to put on your tree. Don't limit yourself to just traditional ornaments like round balls, although they are important, but we're going to use these antlers. We probably have 8 or 9